Hi guys, Kim here. Welcome to Backyard Blooms. In today's video, we're going to plant up this Galloway urn from Unique Stone. I'm trying to get some planting done today because the Hurricane Ian is coming our way and is supposed to get us tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, and we're supposed to have rain all weekend. So I'm trying to get a few things done before that happens so I don't have to worry about these plants flying away in the wind and they'll get some good rainwater. So I'm going to get to planting. So I'm trying to plant up some really nice fall colors. Right now I have a gorgeous pepper plant here with lots of fall color, that yellow and red there. So I'm going to use this as my thriller. So already filled this urn with some good potting soil from the Proven Winners. That's my favorite soil that I like to use. I think I'm going to put this pepper in the middle here. A gorgeous Corabells. So this is a perennial for us, so I'll be able to replant this later on, but it'll do great in this container right now. So this is Corabells HEUCHERA in its caramel color, part shade to shade. And look, it says it's deer resistant. And I am so aggravated because the deer ate my roses again. I don't know what I can do to keep those deer away. Like, I'm at my loss. I've tried everything. I've heard that they will eat anything as long as they're hungry, and I don't know, I guess they're hungry. I get so aggravated. See, when you're planting, you don't have to put everything straight up and down. You can also put things at an angle too. So I think I'm going to try to put this at an angle here. I think that's pretty. I think I'm going to have it maybe spilling over a little bit right there. I do think I'm going to have to dig it a little deeper here. Oh, I like that. And I also bought this Dose Silver Gumdrop. Let's see. It's also a perennial for us, and it is a HEUCHERA. And I got dirt all over this plant tag, but there's the plant tag right there. And that's what this plant looks like. I just love these colors. So it's not so dark that you can't see it, not so red, but I just love a little bit of a purplish hue there as well. So I'm going to also plant this at an angle as well. So I just kind of like them. Instead of up and down, I just like them to kind of spill over here for me. And I also bought one of these kale cabbages, but I think this is going to be too much in this pot. I want to be able to put some color, some violas. So I think I'm going to save this for something different. So I love the color of these violas. This is called Color Max Clear Yellow. I'm going to pop these in right in the front where we can see. And then I also got some Snapshot red snapdragons. And there's the plant tag for that as well. Last year I did a lot of snapdragons, but I was kind of a little upset because by the time they looked gorgeous was the time to pull them up in the spring. I don't like it there. And this is called Silver Dust. It's a Dusty Miller. And I have a little bit of Dichondra Falls that I'm going to put in here, so this will be able to trail over. I'm also going to plant this plant on an angle as well. And I can stuff these plants in because they're not going to do a lot of growing, because it's not going to be too hot. I was just telling my husband that these deer ate all these roses, and he's like, maybe we could put up a fence. And I'm just hoping that that would be a fix, because I've tried chicken wire on the ground. I've tried that Milorganite, which kept them away for a little while. The chicken wire kept them away for a little while. The liquid deer fence, a little while, but it really does smell bad. And then it leaves white film all over your roses. So, I don't know. So I like to keep all my plant tags. So all these tags I'd like to keep, and I throw them in a box, and that way I have some type of record of what I bought and what type of plant that I bought. And then I also, if I take some kind of picture and I really like this combination, I have something that I can go back and reference to from my plant tags. A few other things that I have done in the past too is I have a little sketchbook, and I'll sketch out like where my plant is and what they are, and then I'll list what the flower name is also, so that's a good idea. And I've also done a shutterfly book too of different things in my garden too, because I just can't remember all these plant names and stuff. Some things I can like remember and can name off really fast, and then other things I'm just like, shoot, like what is that plant? Like azalea, like why can't I ever think of an azalea? That's one of them. I'm just like, when I do my tours, I'm just like, what is that plant? But anyway, so all those are really good ideas to be able to keep record, so you can have an idea of, like, someone comes to your garden and they say, oh, I just love that plant, what is that? And you don't know, then you at least have some type of reference and easy log that you can go back to as well. So got started, I filled this container up with this Proven Winners potting soil right here. This is my favorite. It drains really well, and it does have some fertilizer in it, so you don't really have to add any to it. So that is by far my favorite potting soil. And I got a few other things that I need to get planted in the garden today before it starts to rain tomorrow, and I'll share those plants with you also. I do want to share how beautiful this container is, this Galloway urn. So it's just very unique, and it has a lot of detail on it, and I just think it's gorgeous. So a lot of times after the flowers grow on it, you're not able to see that. So I'm also happy to be able to just to come back and just see some flowers that are just growing on top, so I can enjoy this container, all the uniqueness and detail that this container has as well. I just think it's gorgeous. So even from the base and all the way down, the pedestal just has some gorgeous detail. So this piece was a little bit pricey, but for me, it's one of those pieces that I'm never going to get tired of. I'm never going to want to get rid of it. I'm going to always want to have it in my garden. I can always hand it down to my children. And I just think it's absolutely beautiful. So if you live here in the Charlotte area, I don't get paid by Unique Stone. I don't get paid by Creekside, but Jenny at Creekside can order these for you. And then also, if you go to Unique Stone's website, you can put in your zip code and see who is a retailer for them. But absolutely gorgeous. And then I might as well just show you up close here too, these flowers that I just put in. Lots of beautiful fall color. And look at this coral bell. Can you not get any prettier than those colors right there? That caramel, chartreuse, red. Beautiful colors. And these violas are so vibrant and so pretty. And this Dusty Miller just sets it apart with all the green that we have in there. And look at these peppers. Now, I don't know if they'll survive a frost, but if not, we'll just pop that out. And I think all these other flowers will fill in by then. So I'm a zone 8, and we usually don't get frost until late November. So I still have possibly 2 more months of growing season. Isn't that crazy? So I have 2 more plants that I'm going to try to get in the ground today before it rains. This one is called Beyond Pink'd Coreopsis. It's a bluebeard. So it's going to stay really small, so about 2 to 2.5 feet tall. So I don't think it's going to get any taller than this right here. And it's almost out of bloom. Yeah, can't really see that many blooms on it right now. It's just more of a chartreuse color right there. Oh, here's one. There it is, in bloom there. I'm gonna get blown away. Don't you love it while I'm still out here in my scrubs? Because I'm trying to get some stuff done. But anyways, here's what it's gonna look like, Beyond Pink. And it takes full sun, and I already told you the size. And the hardiness is 7B to 9, and I'm in zone 8, so this will be perfect for my area. So you guys that are a little bit north from me, I'm not sure that this will be a great one for you, but I'm excited because it's going to be new in my garden as well. I'll read this plant tag for you because it's quite intriguing. Beyond Pink'd Bluebeard is anything but average, and combining true pink flowers and spearmint green leaves for a welcome display of a late season color. So I'm super excited to have this in my garden. And the next plant that I'm excited is so I can have some great movement and some fall interest in my garden as well. This one's from Proven Winners as well, as you can see the PW. This one's called Desert Plains. It takes full sun, and I'd say this is probably going to be as tall as this one's going to get as well, at 48 inches. So there's the plant tag for that one. And this one is hardy to zone 5 to 9, and it blooms early fall and takes full sun. Beyond Pink was pretty easy to plant because I already had something prior there that I exchanged out and gave it to a neighbor, by the way. And the Desert Plains I just planted right behind that, and I had not had anything planted there, and it was like concrete. So that hole took me 30 minutes to dig with an auger. So can you imagine how long it would take me to plant that one if I didn't have that auger? But anyways, excited about these two plants, and if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to me. It means a lot to me and helps me out tremendously. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, friends.